Kenya, tamu sana, yes. Yesterday, Raila toured some parts of Laikipia and Nakuru counties. And he attracted very, very huge crowds in those tours. But specifically, the crowd that Raila attracted in Nyahururu shocked very many Kenyans. Specifically, the Tanga wing of the political divide. Because a day before that, William Ruto was also there, but he never attracted such huge crowds. So in this video right now, I want us to have a glimpse of the crowds, after which we are going to dissect that and see exactly what it means politically. Have a look at these crowds. That was in the morning, before Raila Odinga landed in Nyahururu town. But upon Raila landing in the town, this is what happened.
Jua kuna jambo.
Kuna jambo sio? Nimekuja kuambia watu wa Nyahururu kwamba kumekucha. Kumepamauka.
Yes. From those two videos or other clips, you can see the kind of excitement that accompanied Raila's tours of those areas yesterday. And that is an area that has largely been considered as very hostile to Raila Amolo Odinga. Yes. An area that Raila was believed and was being portrayed as a pork, selling pork to a Muslim. You can see the kind of warmth and the kind of joy as they welcome Raila Amolo Odinga. What does that mean politically, ladies and gentlemen? In my considered opinion, we are seeing such kind of transformation or other political activities on the mountain simply because Uhuru Kenyatta has started giving very, very clear signals. He has started giving direction. And for those who have all along been underestimating the president, I've always maintained here that they have been making a very, very big political blunder upon themselves and upon their supporters. Our politics, ladies and gentlemen, is always hinged on ethnic kingpins. And I know it will take some time for Kenyans to deviate, or rather to come out of that. It will take some time for Kenyans to deviate from that. I know it might be a very unfortunate situation, but that's the reality of our Kenyan politics. And not only Kenya, Africa. Going towards 2022, ladies and gentlemen, observing what is currently happening on the mountain, going towards 2022, I'm convinced, I'm fully convinced, beyond any reasonable doubt, that Mount Kenya, the mountain vote, most likely, ladies and gentlemen, will vote to the direction Uhuru will show them. And already Uhuru is giving signals where he wants. So what will happen now, when now Uhuru will also now come out boldly, will also come out boldly, maybe to suggest that now is this candidate. Because as of now, only his foot soldiers and his close associates are trying to propel a Raila candidature. So what will happen now if Uhuru Kenyatta will also come out to affirm that? What will happen? The mountain will listen and vote for Raila Odinga almost to the last person. Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, from those crowds is that you can see that all these theatrics we have been treated to, that Raila is pork, you can't sell him here, all these things have just been political propaganda. They have just been political propaganda. This has just been politics. There has been nothing personal between Raila Odinga and residents of the mountain, apart from the bad politics and the bad publicity, or rather the negative publicity. All along, these politicians have been painting Raila in Mount Kenya. Going towards 2022, most likely, I know the Raila phobia will no longer be on the mountain. The phobia will not be there. And most likely, we are going to see very many careers going to end on the mountain. Because all along, these politicians from Mount Kenya, they have just been using the Raila phobia. You just attack Raila Odinga, and there you are being voted. You are being voted in. But now going towards 2022, that might not be the case. So the political dynamics there might change. You might see a very different kind of a political ball game on the mountain. And look at Ruto, the way he's also campaigning on the mountain. Ruto has also been flipping this Raila phobia to gain popularity on the mountain. He has been flipping this Raila phobia. He's saying now Uhuru has joined ODM. That is what they have been using to attack Raila Odinga. And about some 3 days ago, Kanini Kega and Kangata were in some interview. Not really an interview, but a live show. And if you heard Kangata speaking, Kangata was just trying to bring a picture of the Raila phobia. That is Kangata. He was just trying to bring that picture of a Raila phobia. As Kanini Kega was actually trying to address real issues, Kangata was just trying to paint that Raila phobia. That now Kanini, you are ODM, such kind of antics. But going towards 2022, most likely, the politics there might now change. So it's up to the residents of Mount Kenya or up to these politicians from Mount Kenya maybe to start thinking outside of the box. As smart politician, you must be able to look at the bigger picture. You must be able to look beyond. Most likely next year, if the politicians rely on Raila phobia, they might find it very, very hard, even maybe to sell their agenda to the people, because maybe the phobia will not be there. What does this also mean for William Ruto? William Ruto's politics likely will also be affected on the mountain. Because again, William Ruto, if you listen to him, apart from saying that some people are in a corner planning to elect leaders for them, he has also been using the Raila phobia to maybe endear himself to the people. That most likely will not work. And then again to the Oka politicians, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm talking right now, there are wide rumors and allegations that already Raila Odinga and the Oka team might have signed some kind of an agreement. Those are rumors and speculation. But just as I did indicate in my first video, or rather in my morning video, I also believe that these Oka politicians, they can see for themselves that already Mount Kenya region are already starting to warm up and to welcome Raila Odinga. So in this scenario, we have William Ruto, who is most likely declining on the mountain. We have Raila Odinga, who is actually rising on the mountain. So for the Oka team, because also one thing that I know might have been making this Oka principles to play hardball is that they were assuming that maybe William Ruto had the mountain vote. They were assuming that William Ruto had that vote to the last man. But now with the reality that they are now also witnessing on the mountain, it will be very, very easy for this Oka team of Kalonzo Mudavadi, Wetangula, Gideon maybe to support or throw their weight behind Raila Amolo Odinga. Because they can now see clearly that this man Agwambo, Baba, has started down climbing the mountain and is climbing it very, very, very fast. And then to the leaders who accompanied Raila yesterday, I tend to believe that now they are getting bolder. They are getting courageous. Like Kipia governor, Murithi, the man did a wonderful job in actually trying to evoke emotions. The way he was trying to push the Raila agenda, you could see was very serious, and it was coming from inside him. The kind of emotion. Even residents could see that he's serious. He means what he's saying. You know, there is some kind of a campaign. You can't be campaigning for somebody, but you are half-hearted. And even the residents themselves can see that you are not really giving it all your best. But yesterday, the leaders who accompanied Raila yesterday, I strongly believe they did their best. The likes of Peter Kenneth, they did a wonderful job as far as marketing Raila Amolo Odinga is concerned. For William Ruto, as of now, I'm seeing he has got a very bleak political future on the mountain. And just as I've been maintaining in this YouTube channel, history has it that in Kenya, if you contest for the presidency for the very, very first time, you largely win votes from your ethnic community. And in 2022, William Ruto might not be an exception. He might just end up maybe winning his Kalenjin ethnic voting basket, after which maybe 2027, he will now start maybe penetrating other regions of the nation. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, for today, let me leave it there. If you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very, very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. If you are watching us for the very, very first time outside of Kenya, drop a comment and let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Drop a comment. To our continued fans here, God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu.